Hello guys and welcome to Vlogking Project. If you're on a hunt for a cheap gimbal, the FeiyuTech Vimble 2 might be the one for you. The price is about £100 and it works excellent with iPhones as well as Androids. So what we're gonna do today is, I'm gonna do the unboxing a little bit later on in the video, but right now we're gonna test it with my girlfriend's iPhone 7, and after that we're gonna test it with the OnePlus 6 to see how much better the stabilization actually is. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the iPhone is mounted to the gimbal now. You can use this button over here to control the tilt, as you can see, left, right, up and down. And now let's see what is the difference in the stabilization. Okay guys, so I'm shooting with the iPhone handheld now, only with my hand, in 4K. And in case you didn't know, the iPhones usually have a pretty good stabilization. So I'm just gonna do a quick sprint over here to see how the stabilization is. Okay, and now I'm gonna mount it on the gimbal to see what kind of difference do we have. Okay guys, so the iPhone is mounted on the gimbal now, and let's see what kind of result are we going to get actually with both stabilizations going on at the moment, because I cannot turn off the iPhone stabilization and I'm using the phone stabilization plus the gimbal's stabilization as well. So let's just do a quick sprint over here guys to see how it is when you're running with the gimbal compared to only with the phone. So yeah, okay guys, so a little bit more footage going down the stairs over here. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit like that. That's handheld only without the gimbal. And now I'm gonna put the phone to the gimbal to see how it is going down the stairs with the gimbal. Okay, so I've got the phone on the gimbal now, and let's go down the stairs to see how the stabilization works guys. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit over here, almost running on the stairs now. That's about it. Now let's move on to the OnePlus 6, where we have a little bit more flexibility in terms of options and stabilization. Okay guys, so you're looking at some footage on 4K 60 FPS with the OnePlus 6, which means no stabilization whatsoever. And although I'm holding the phone quite firmly, you're gonna see some shaking, especially when I start running over here. And that's where the gimbal is actually most useful guys, on 60 FPS when you don't have a stabilization. Now let's mount the phone to the gimbal and let's see what the difference is. Okay, so the OnePlus 6 is mounted on the gimbal and is ready to roll in 4K 60 FPS. Okay guys, so the OnePlus 6 is mounted on the gimbal now, 4K 60 FPS, no stabilization on the phone, only on the gimbal. And let's see what the results are. I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit like that. Yep. Okay, so I had to do a quick voiceover for this one because the wind noise was absolutely unbearable and would have hurt your ears if you listen to that. So basically, yeah, 60 FPS, the stabilization is only from the gimbal and the results are remarkable. But let's see what's gonna happen if we activate both of the stabilizations on the phone and on the gimbal. Okay guys, so that's 30 FPS at 4K with the OnePlus 6. As you know, the OnePlus has one of the best stabilizations available right now, and the purpose of this test is to see what is going to happen if we combine both of the stabilizations, the one from the phone and the one from the gimbal. And let's see what kind of footage are we gonna get. I'm just gonna do a quick sprint over here guys. Yeah, so let's put it on the gimbal and see with both stabilizations what we're gonna get. Okay guys, so the OnePlus 6 is on the gimbal now, and I've got 4K 30 FPS. The stabilization works from the phone and from the gimbal itself. So let's just do a quick sprint over here guys to see what we have. And I'm just gonna go down over here. Oh yeah, right, so we have both stabilizations on, so it should be pretty much stable. I'm controlling the tilt a little bit, so let's see what we have. You can actually do that. Can you imagine? Oh, nice, nice, nice. So that's the FeiyuTech Vimble 2 gimbal, guys. And the box is absolutely massive because you got a little bit of an extras inside. And the first thing you see from the box is that you've got a tripod for free over here. Flipping the box on the other side, it reveals that we've got 3 color options. Pink, I guess, white, silverish, and the slate black one over here. Let's quickly unbox this baby and see what's inside the box, guys. And the first thing you notice that you've got a really nice carry case. And let's see what do we have in this case. Now, there's the gimbal itself over here. Inside here, let's see what you got. you've got the tripod. Check this out, guys. This is cool. This is absolutely cool. I'm gonna install it in a sec. Over here in this little box, the strap was inside. So I've already put the strap, I've used the gimbal, and let me tell you that it's quite light. You can definitely tell the difference. There's the Xiaomi gimbal, which is on the same price. Basically it's a little bit you know, shorter than the Vimble, but the Vimble is noticeably lighter, guys. So it doesn't put that much, you know, pressure on your hand when you're actually using that. And check this out, you can just screw this one like that. Okay, let's do it like that. All right, nice. And actually you can use it as a tripod. You can use it to film your YouTube videos with it or something like that. It's a good additional extra over here, guys. You've got the strap over here and the Vimble itself, Vimble gimbal. Let's see what do we have. We've got a record video button, we've got the power on off button over here, we've got the tilt control over here, guys. Now one thing that they could improve is this flap over here on the USB. Check this out. That's gonna go very quickly. When using the gimbal, it's always kind of on your hand over here, so they might, you know, think about including this flap in the next iteration. But otherwise you've got the zoom button over here at the back. Double pressing that button, you've got the centralizing the gimbal option. Now you can tilt this head like that to shoot in portrait mode for Instagram, for example. And over here something very important, guys, this is another charging port to actually charge your phone from the gimbal's battery. If your phone is dying, plug it in, you're gonna be able to charge it, which is dope. Really nice padding over here. If your phone is way too heavy, you can always adjust this head over here to accumulate the weight. So I'm pretty happy with the color. That material over here is kind of rubberish and it provides a really good grip, guys. So I don't have really any other complaints with that gimbal. Now let's see what we have in the second sleeve over here. Now one manual in Chinese and one in English, which is actually very handy, guys. And what else do we have? This is for downloading the application, which I'm gonna show you in a sec. Warranty card over here. You've got the different charging heads. Now that's a micro USB charging head over here. This is an iPhone head and this is USB Type-C charging head. So FeiyuTech got you covered. No matter what phone you've got, you'll be able to charge it. Plus you've got an additional charging cable for the gimbal itself, guys. So yeah, let me show you how the application works. Actually, I'm gonna power this baby on like that. Now you might want to read the instruction manuals because there are so many functions. You've got the second time press, you've got triple press, fourth time press of the buttons over here. So many functions, guys. I can't really go through everything, but there are so many. Now the application is called FeiyuTech Vimble 2. Now when you go to settings of the application, you can actually upgrade your firmware of the Vimble whenever an update is available, as well as change so many settings for the gimbal itself, like the motor strength over here. You can change the shooting scene, the horizontal calibration, auto rotation, rocker settings. I mean, absolutely everything, guys. And one more thing, if you lose your instructions, you can go over here. It's all in English, so you're not gonna have problem operating this gimbal whatsoever. So yeah, what's my conclusion, guys? For £100 you can't really go wrong with the Vimble over here. It's available on the UK Amazon website. £100, you get the warranty and everything. You shouldn't worry about sending it to China or anything like that if something goes wrong, just for a peace of mind. But so far it's been really good to me. I've shot some footage on my holiday. Again, I'm gonna show it to you, or probably I already showed it to you depending on how I did the video. So yeah, I mean, it does what it says on the tin. It's really nice and lightweight. It's way lighter than the Xiaomi over here. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good. Plus you've got the additional extras. You've got the tripod over here. You can get creative on YouTube. I'm gonna try it in one of my next videos to use the gimbal. Actually, I've got a really good idea, and you can actually charge your phone with the provided charging cables as well. So what more can you expect? Don't waste your money. Don't buy one of those 400 pounds gimbals or something like that. I mean, if you need a gimbal, actually you're not very professional. Let me put it this way: you're like a novice or something like that. You're like me, probably making videos, not for living, of course. And for your holiday, this is the perfect tool, guys. If you want to be pro, there are, you know, professional rigs and everything like that, but they cost way more money. So for 100 quid, this is your perfect holiday companion.